Hey all, Brent here with your anime and manga news for the restructured week ending September 6th, 2009. Why restructuring? ADV is going through all sorts of interesting changes. Basically, ADV is now a new firm called Section 23. They sort of moved all of their stuff to new companies they created. I actually have a blog post on our site, otakunovideo.net. And that has basically all sorts of details about it, plus my thoughts on exactly why this is happening. And to my surprise and delight, this was actually confirmed by sort of an industry insider. So head on over to otakunovideo.net for lots of details about that. Meanwhile, if you haven't made it out to theaters to see Ponyo, a Blu-ray of Ponyo will ship in Japan with English subtitles on December 8th. This will be Studio Ghibli's first movie release on Blu-ray, so congrats to them. In case you're wondering why you should care, Blu-ray players aren't region locked, so you can play that Blu-ray disc on your Blu-ray player at home. So if you want to, the special edition will include a documentary about Hayao Miyazaki's thought process, which is kind of scary, and then there'll be a regular edition as well. While we're at it, let's talk about Japanese Blu-ray disc sales. Why not? Good. There are 4 anime releases in the top 10. Gundam 00 Volume 7 at number 2. Woohoo! Then K-On! Volume 2, which is at number 3. And then, to my surprise, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Volume 1 is only at number 4. So, beat out by Gundam and K-On! And then Queen's Blade, Volume 3 at number 6. Also in the top 20, Eden of the East, very good show. Tuaro Mujutsu no Index, Evangelion 1.11, The Girl Who Leapt Through Space, Hayate the Combat Butler, and Zamd, however that's pronounced. Some cell phone news, actually. NTT DoCoMo, which is a massive Japanese cell phone carrier, they're looking to enter the American market next year. What's the anime angle? They released the Evangelion cell phone, so hopefully if they come out over here, we'll get that and maybe other cool anime merch. Who knows? Meanwhile, some licensing news. Crunchyroll has acquired Beast Player Erin, which you may know as Kimono no Soja Erin. This is a production IG TV series from last season. It's a nice, quiet fantasy story. Think kind of the World Masterpiece Theater, Peter Pan type stuff, at least from what I've seen. So those 4 episodes are on Crunchyroll right now. There's also a trailer out for a new show called Dance in the Vampire Bund, an adaptation of a popular manga, which you can actually, it's out in America. It's in its 4th volume, I think, over here. Pretty typical vampire show, except the main character is a half-naked loli. And yes, it's a half-naked loli. And be aware, the trailer contains a surprising amount of loli nudity. Plus all the, blood pouring down we've come to expect since Hellsing. Going over to AnimeNewsNetwork.com for that trailer. The 14th Kobe Awards were announced recently. This is sort of an anime insider group award show. The Individual Person Award went to Kunio Kato, who's an experimental animator in Japan. He does not anime style stuff, but some really cool stuff, and he does all of it. The special award went to Shinichi Yukimuro. He's a writer. He worked on Ashita no Joe, Dog of Flanders, Dr. Slump, Dragon Ball, Gegege no Kitaro, Getter Robo, Kimba the White Lion, and over 2,000 episodes of Sazai-san. The Theatrical Film Award went to WALL-E. Yeah, the Pixar film. The committee said that there was no Japanese anime film that, quote, was as completely packed with the sheer enjoyment of cinema, end quote, as WALL-E. So, anime filmmakers, buck up. Do better stuff. The TV show award went to Eden of the East. Excellent. The Network Award, which I assume goes to online, anime, went to Haruhi-chan and Nyoron Churyo-san, Nyoron. And Best Theme Song, woohoo! The ending theme to K-On! You say don't say lazy, honto wa crazy. That one. Awesome ending theme. So those were the Kobe Awards. And good for all of you. Good news also for all of you classical music-loving Nodame Cantabille fans. There's a trailer out for the 2 upcoming live-action Nodame Cantabille movies, which pick up where the live-action TV drama left off. Head on over to nipponcinema.com for the trailer. And more good news for .hack fans. Tokyo Pop announced it'll be publishing .hack for Coma, which is a gag manga based off of GU. It'll be about 200 pages. They also confirmed licensing .hack Alcor and .hack Cell. There'll be a good old-fashioned animated movie made out of Negima, but it won't come out until 2011. And that's about all we know. So you have plenty of time to imagine which of the girls get naked. You only have to wait till December for the new Space Battleship Yamato anime film, though. There's a link to the trailer over on ANN, along with some helpful information on how to navigate the Japanese website. You know, Yamato's never looked really awesome, so it looks fine. Who knows? Might as well do some DVD rankings. Japanese DVD rankings, out of all DVDs, some anime on there. Haruhi Suzumiya Volume 4, followed by Gundam 00 Volume 7. Gundam's doing quite well. Then the Gundam Opening and Ending Collection, which is sort of these DVDs of all of the opening and endings, Volumes 1 and 2, followed by Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Volume 1, Gintama Season 3, Toradora Volume 8, Zoku Natsume Yujincho, complete, I don't know. Then Ponyo and Queen's Blade, Volume 3. Queen's Blade just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Japanese anime TV ranking. To my surprise, the latest episode of One Piece flew up in the ranking, is now at number 2, sandwiched right between Sazai-san and Chibi Maruko-san. Below them is Dragon Ball Kai, followed by Doraemon, Crayon Shin-chan, Detective Conan, Fresh Precure, Pokemon, and Yatterman. So yeah, none of the ones we sort of know. But, oh well. If you love anime and have a PlayStation, you're in luck. A bunch of new series have dropped on the PlayStation Network. Among them, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, awesome show. Gurren Lagann as well. Appleseed, Neon Genesis Evangelion, UFO Ultra Maiden Valkyrie, Black Blood Brothers, Desert Punk, School Rumble, and Hellboy. There are also more episodes of Bleach, Naruto, Death Note, and Voltron posted. So now you've no excuse to be watching all these things illegally, right? Right? K-On! Is still dominating the music charts. The 3 Image CDs that dropped on August 26th all went straight to the top 10 singles on the Oricon charts. Excellent. This is the first time that 3 anime Image CDs premiered in the top 10. And these are the singles for Ritsu, Tsumugi, and Azusa. I mean, not the sort of bigger names, I suppose. And they're at number 3, number 5, and number 6. So, wow. While I'm at it, I'll also point out that 2 Hatsune Miku albums dropped on the same day, and they both placed in the top 10 of the album rankings. Pretty cool. Only the second time a Hatsune Miku album has even gone into the top 10. So Miku is continuing to sing for the world. Bit of manga news. Shiho Komiyuno, who she adapted the Powerpuff Girls Z anime into a manga. She's drawing a new remake of Hime-chan's Ribbon, Hime-chan no Ribbon, a popular quasi-magical girl show from the 90s. Looks like a very fun reboot from the artwork. So that's just starting in Japan. The girl's in high school, so it's sort of kind of magical girl. Finally, New York Times bestselling manga for last week. What do you think it might be? Vampire Knight, Volume 7. Followed by Naruto, Volume 45. Fruits Basket, 23. Black Bird, number 1. I think that's Yaoi. And Rosario plus Vampire, Volume 8. Also in the top 10, Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, which is kind of unloved. Also D&A Angel and Fullmetal Alchemist. So that's the news for this week. Until next time, I leave you with this quote. I say we start with dessert and work backwards. It's been a backward sort of day.